Are you currently on a Medicare Part D plan? Or do you plan on getting a new Medicare Part D plan for the upcoming year? If you happen to be one of the millions of people that fall into this category, you may want to listen to this video. You know as well as I do, these plans change in a huge way each and every year, from copays to premiums to deductibles to max out-of-pockets to networks to different prescription items that are covered one year and not the next, or different prescription items that go from one tier to the next, costing you significantly more. Yeah, these plans are changing yet again, and as we are still here, right now, in Medicare Annual Enrollment, this is still the window that is open for everybody on Medicare to change their plan, to go in and out of plans, whatever adjustments they need before the new year hits and we're all locked in again. Well, in just a second here, I'm going to pop up this clip right here. It's actually a little bit of a screenshot, but this is a chart right here, and I want you to see this because this breaks down the importance of the 5 different tiers that insurance providers look at to determine which prescription items go into which tier and how much it's going to cost you at the end of the day. And remember, they change these different items all the time. So if you're currently on a Medicare Part D plan right now in 2025 and your prescription items are covered right now, I just want to say this much. It may not be covered going into 2026, or it may be in a different tier, costing you significantly more, not only in the form of a copay, but then obviously your premium will go up across the board as well, right? In fact, as of right now, the projections are the new premiums across the board in 2026, the average across the country is going to be around $37. Now, obviously, some people pay more, some people pay less, but the average across the board is a $37 monthly premium for the average Medicare Part D plan in 2026. That's the average across the board right now, okay? Anyway, let's pop this up right here, right now. Here you go. Here's a quick screenshot. This is just a screenshot, by the way. Feel free to look through this, but let's talk about this. This is the tiered approach, right? Okay, so as you can see here with the tiers, tier 1 is like, you know, the most inexpensive of all the prescriptions, okay? This is the generics. They cost the least, the lowest copays, things like that. Okay, that's awesome. We all want to be in tier 1 essentially, but that is certainly not the case. However, they could easily move some of the prescriptions that you're taking into maybe tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever it happens to be, right? So if they move that, well, as you can see here in this chart, what does it do? It also increases your out-of-pocket in the form of a copay. So tier 2 would be preferred brand names, okay? Now, obviously, this also comes with a higher cost, right? So then also tier 3 is non-preferred brand names. Again, a higher cost as well. And then tier 4 and tier 5 are basically specialty prescriptions, which are going to cost you the absolute most. So the point that I want to make with this, just like your supplement plan, your Medigap plan, or maybe if you were previously on a Medicare Advantage plan, or your Part D plan, obviously that's what we're talking about here, all of these plans change so much. And I've been pounding the table on this for several weeks now here on the channel in separate videos, which is so many of these plans are changing. A ton of Advantage plans are literally being discontinued, eliminated. A bunch of Part D plans, same situation, have the same fate, eliminated, discontinued, going away for the new year. And not only that, why? Why are they changing these plans so much? These providers, they're trying to get profits out of this. I mean, seriously, right? This isn't like a charity for these providers that offer these plans. They're very much in it for profit, right? So when they identify these different plans that are maybe not performing or they're costing them too much, they just simply eliminate them because they're losing money, right? These are for-profit entities. Therefore, well, they're just offering what they can. And then obviously they need to adjust the different tiers in which different prescription items are basically allocated to make sure that they're basically making the profits that they need, right? And again, I know that sounds like a really weird way to look at this and to think about it. It's the truth, though. We all know this, right? Insurance providers. I don't need to voice my opinion here, but we all kind of know how we feel about that, right? But anyway, now that we're still within Medicare Annual Enrollment, okay, this is not all that long of a window. It wraps up in a few weeks, okay? My point being is that if you have not reviewed your plan, if you have not changed your plan, whatever it happens to be, I would say this much. At an absolute minimum, get a review of your plan, a free review of your plan. I totally get it. It's confusing, it's frustrating, it's overwhelming. I totally understand that. My parents are on Medicare. I see it, okay? Every time I see them, they're confused, they don't know what to do, they're like, I have all these questions, things like this, okay? If you are in this predicament, first off, you're certainly not alone. I just want to reassure you, you are not alone. I know it can be very easy to feel like, I'm alone, I don't know what to do, no one's here to help me. I can reassure you, there's definitely people here to help you, okay? I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can, but I've also partnered with Chapter Medicare. It's this phone number right here. You can see it on the screen. You've probably seen it for a while now, but it's right there. It's 100% for free. So if you want to take just a few minutes, literally a few minutes, they're like wizards with the power that they have within their fingertips to just look through their system. They have access to over 20,000 plans. Let them work their magic in literally just a few minutes. They'll whip out their little magic wand. They'll do whatever they got to do. They got to gather some data about you to understand what prescriptions you're on, which pharmacies you like to go to, whatever other preferences you have, things like that. They're going to look through their database to find the best plan for you and your personal situation, as well as making sure that your prescriptions that you're currently on or that you maybe foresee going on in the upcoming year are going to, number one, be covered, and they're also within a tier that makes sense. Remember, these different insurance providers may have different prescription items in different tiers, costing you more or less. Premiums are also another big one there, but at the end of the day, the premium is not all about the big picture, right? You have to look at all of it, because here's the thing. If we just look at the premium amount that we're going to pay each and every month, we easily get distracted. Oh no, I don't want to pay that one. It's a $42 premium when I could get this other plan for a $31 premium. Again, I'm just making up numbers here for an example, but my point is, if we get distracted by the premium, we might miss the whole idea on, oh wait, the copays are actually $10 more on this other cheaper plan, something like that, or my max out of pocket, or wait, the pharmacy I want to go to isn't within network, right? Or maybe they're going to make me pay more for the prescription items that I'm taking. Does all this kind of make sense? You got to look at the big whole entire picture when it comes down to your coverage. It's not just your Medicare Part D plan. It's, again, your supplement plan, your Medigap plan, whatever it happens to be, right? Or if you happen to be transitioning into Advantage plans, whatever it happens to be, same situation there. You got to look at the big picture to see what is it all about. Again, let the wizards do that for you. Again, they're really not wizards. I'm just saying that they're like magicians. How quickly they can look through their plan options, the 20,000 plans, how quickly they can look through them at their fingertips. Just bam, 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 right there on the keyboard, whatever they do. I don't know. They're very fast at what they do. Very efficient, very knowledgeable. They've already helped thousands of you here in this community. And before you know it, literally within minutes, they'll be able to pull up and just find whatever plan options you have available to you in your local area for what you personally need. And at the end of the day, it's totally up to you to make the call if you want to make that transition or not. But best thing I would say is this: at least, at an absolute minimum, call them there with that phone number and just get a free review. That's it. Have them look through your current plan, what options are available for you. And I'll tell you this much. They've already done this for a bunch of people here in this community. If you are already on the best plan, they will very clearly tell you that. They're not going to try to get you to sign up for some plan. If you're already on the best plan, they will very clearly say, you might already be on the best plan. This is your best option. You may not want to change. Okay? They will very loudly and clearly say that to you. And they've done it for a bunch of people here in this community. I've shared plenty of comments from people reaching out that have said that. In fact, I just read a comment just not that long ago from RB343. RB343. That's the person's name right here on the channel. Hey, shout out to you if you're watching this. But this individual reached out and said, I'm already on the best plan. RB343 called them. They said, hey, you're already on your best plan. Don't change. You're on the best plan. Don't change at all. You're good. Okay? Anyway. But again, they've also helped thousands and thousands of people here in this community review their plans, find better plans, and get those plans secured for the upcoming year. Anyway, if you need any help, questions, concerns, call them. They will absolutely help you out. And again, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below on any video. Doesn't matter. Just use the word chapter here on this channel, by the way. Just use the word chapter. Let me know how it goes. How much money did you save? What did they do? And I would love to give you a shout out and feature you in an upcoming video. Remember, this time is not going to last much longer. they can't be helping you forever. I'm just going to say that much, okay? Obviously, right now during annual enrollment, they can certainly help you in any way, shape, or form, but this isn't going to last. I'm just going to say that. It's not going to last much longer, okay? Anyway, hope this helps you. Please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Subscribe button down below. Please share this video. Anybody you know on Medicare, please go ahead and share this video. Big share button down below. Otherwise, please share that phone number. Anybody you know on Medicare, they could be on a Part D plan or not, doesn't matter. Please just go ahead and share that phone number. Take a picture, take a screenshot, write it down, whatever you got to do. Pass it on to those people that you know that are on Medicare and just ask them, please do yourself a favor, get a free review, make sure that you're properly covered. We know it's confusing. We know it's overwhelming. We know it's frustrating. We know that people don't like this. I'm right there with you, okay? Nobody enjoys this. But going forward into the rest of the year and into the new year with that peace of mind and that reassurance knowing that you're properly covered, that has power within it, right? Anyway, hope this helps you. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what else I can do for you. I'm here for you. Enjoy your day. Stay tuned. We've got a lot to talk about over the coming days and weeks here. And I'll catch you again later in the next video or the next live stream, and I'll see you again very soon.